Okay, so it starts off with Bandit reading Shrek to Bluey and Bingo.
For her true love and true love's first kiss. Like that's ever gonna happen.
Bingo says to Bandit if fairy tales are real. Perplexed by the retardation of that damn question, Bandit says, no, you fucking idiot. He then spouts off words of wisdom bullshit to his kids, saying,
Not good to be greedy and stuff, and if you're brave and honest, things will work out.
yeah, right, go fuck yourself. He then tells them, fuck this hocus pocus shit. You fucks want to hear an actual story? And Bingo and Bluey gleefully say yes please in unison.
Yes, please.
Come and play with us, Daddy.
Bandit then decides to tell the tale of the last greatest generation, Gen X.
People try to put us to down.
And how Gen Z is fucked beyond belief.
James Jackson, Sacramento, he, him. Can we please keep the chatter to a minimum? I'm one of the people who's very, very prone to sensory overload. It's affecting my ability to focus.
Please do not use gendered language to address everyone.
Bluey tells him if this bullshit actually happened for real life. Bandit says, oh hell yeah. He then gives the setting of this story.
This story's set a long, long time ago in a place called the 80s.
We then see Bandit wasn't an orphan child, but had a mom and a dad and two brothers named Rad and Beta Bitch. We see the fucks paddling to God knows where, then Bluey rudely interrupts this man's legend of a story and asks where the fucking helmets. Bandit tells them safety didn't exist back in the 80s and only the strong survived. And their way of education was by getting hurt. And the fucks that couldn't handle the 80s ended up dead. Bandit then goes through the things from the 80s that made the 80s so cool.
Trampolines had no nets. Your mum wrote your name on everything.
Underwear.
BMX seats were high. Music was on cassettes.
So young Sheldon and his bros do some skid measuring contest in the dirt with their bikes. Young Sheldon compliments Rad on how long and veiny his skid is.
Rat-a-tat-a.
Then Beta Bitch rolls in and gives the most pathetic excuse for a skid there is. Young Sheldon starts roasting his ass and tells him that no girl's ever gonna want you that has a skid that small. Bluey and Bingo are in awe of how much hatred and hurtful things Bandit said back in the day. He then tells them, don't worry, there's a meaning to this fucking story somewhere. So Rad then tells young Sheldon to shut the fuck up and stop teasing Beta Bitch, but tells him to suck my dick and proceeds to be the stereotypical jerkhole brother. Annoyed by his bullshit, Rad decides to say Chuck at the same time as young Sheldon and plays the game called Jinx. Confused by their way of life, Bingo says what the hell is Jinx? Bandit then explains to the little fucks that when two people say the same damn word at the same damn time, the fucker would yell Jinx and you have 10 seconds to touch them.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, now touch me, babe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
If you didn't touch him in that 10 seconds,
10.
they'd say,
Skint.
He goes on saying once you've been touched by Jim Morrison, you'll be in so much awe that you're never allowed to speak again.
Wow.
We then see young Sheldon and Beta Bitch playing an arcade game. Bandit goes on saying that the only way for the curse to be broken is that somebody has to say your name. So Beta Bitch decides to fuck with him.
Do you want me to say your name? Okay. Banditums. Ha!
Jesus Christ. Bluey says, could you just say your own fucking name? And the obvious answer is no. But if you dare speak or say your name, he tells him something that is so disturbing that I can't even say it in this fucking YouTube video. But since young Sheldon is a mute, his brothers are making this the worst time for him to be alive.
Kids, do you want your fish battered or crumbed? Battered.
Battered.
What about you? Come on, speak up. He wants crumbed. Okay.
He loves crumb. Don't you, dishwasher? Ha!
Dude, shut the fuck up! Not only his brothers were making his life a living hell, but also his parents. Nana comes out bitching at them, saying who's the fat ass. They point fingers at young Sheldon, and Nana promptly beats his ass.
Get the fuck over here.
Then we see his dad, Steve Irwin.
Crikey.
Let's see who can shout the loudest.
Okay.
You know you make me wanna.
Lisa, sit down. Young Sheldon comes in and pokes the fuck. Steve Irwin does this typical dad thing where he goes through the list of kids till he gets the right one. But since this is young Sheldon's dad we're talking about, he just gives up without saying his fucking name.
What's your name?
Steve Irwin then says to his sons what the fuck is his problem. Beta Bits tells him that he's been touched by Jim Morrison, and now he can't speak. Seeing where this was going, Steve Irwin tells young Sheldon to go fuck himself. Then goes on about catching poisonous snakes and shit, boring the fuck out of him. We see young Sheldon depressed as fuck. Nana comes over, telling him he's been nothing but a dick to Beta Bits, and thinks this will teach him a good lesson.
You can't tic-tac, Stripe. It's my turn now. No, it isn't. Haha, nice.
Ass! Beagle tells him when do the effects of Jim Morrison wear off. Bandit says, well, that shit never goes away, but the curse was broken the next morning. He tells them that he was on his way to brush his teeth by himself. Bluey, being shocked by this, couldn't believe that pre-9/11 kids could do such a thing by themselves. We see Beta Bits doing what he does best at being a weak, incompetent dumbass. Feeling sorry for the dumb fuck, young Sheldon helps out his dumbass brother. After saving his life, Beta Bits thanks him, then fucks him in the ass again. Bandit tells Bluey and Bingo, that's life for ya.
That's life.
We then hear a strange voice. Young Sheldon looks over, and it's a young Chili dressed as Princess Zelda.
Well, excuse me, princess.
She says his name, breaking the curse. It says, who the fuck is this your dumbass looking hat? Chili comes in and tells Bluey and Bingo that that's a load of bullshit of what Bandit is spewing out. Although she said they used to go to the same caravan park, but she doesn't remember that shit ever happening, prompting Bandit to mock killing himself. Bingo then tells him, how in the holy mother of God did this chick ever know your name?
What's your name?
Bandit tells her, you dumbass, don't you remember? We wrote our names on everything because it was the fucking 80s, man! Bluey, confused by this bullshit, says, is this true or not?
But is it true or not true? I need to know.
Bandit tells them that's up for you to decide.
Everyone listening to my voice, tell the world, tell this to everybody wherever they are. Watch the sky. Everyone, keep looking, keep watching the sky.
Here you go. Thanks. See you later. Yeah. See you later.